What's an instant clothing turn-off for you when looking at the opposite sex? Sagging pants. This makes sense nowadays. Not everyone wants to see your underpants. Dummy. Anything with a pot leaf on it. Those tanks with the massive armholes. Ick. In England, tanks have a kettle so the crew can make tea without getting out. Ed Hardy or tap-out shirts. Bedazzled clothing of any kind. Ill-fitting suits. Sandals with socks. Shirts with stupid sayings or the ones that have a list of doing whatever macho thing on the back. Fedoras. Clothing that is torn and stained because you're lazy and can't be bothered to buy new stuff. When I say clothing that is stained or torn, I don't mean just chilling around the house. I don't give a what a person wears in their own home. I mean when actually going out with friends or on a date. And for everyone saying clothes are expensive, yes, I agree. Brand new, high-end clothing is expensive. I personally buy all my clothes and my kids' clothes at consignment shops, Goodwill, or yard sales, Facebook Marketplace. I'm able to find really nice, sometimes name brand clothes with the tags still on, for pennies on the dollar. Not so much clothes, but an orange-looking fake tan. I've seen so many women walking around like they are hot shit looking like an Oompa Loompa. Sagging pants. You look like a toddler with a full diaper. Using your boobs as storage. Like putting a cigarette lighter in your cleavage. Just no. Sure, when she stuffs her phone in her boob men think it's hot, but when I pull my wallet out between my ballsack now everyone's screaming. BB between. Feather boas. Hulk Hogan pulled off a feather boa way better than any woman ever will, and honestly, you're just shooting yourself in the foot by inviting the comparison. Sleeveless hoodies. My ex had one. He also had extremely hairy armpits. Don't know why he wouldn't just get rid of it. If he's not in thigh highs, he's not worth it. I live in FL, so anything Salt Life. For those that don't know, it's a clothing brand that is a part of the Trailer Park Trash Starter Pack. You see the logo on everything they can fit that thing on. Also, holy it's spreading. Every time I see that decal on the back of a car, it always looks like it says Slut Life at first glance. Wife beaters. Very hard to pull off. Crocs. Just can't. Way too baggy trousers. I don't want to see 3 inches of your boxes in public. I don't care what sex it is. Those morons who wear their sunglasses on the back of their head. Pants hanging below your ass. Dudes wearing pants below their butt so their underwear is showing. Caps with the circumference set too small, so it just sits on top of the wearer's head. I don't understand how this is a thing, but it is. I've noticed this a lot recently, a poorly fitted suit on a man, particularly if the jacket is ill-fitting in the shoulders or waist, or if the pants are too short. Not saying every guy needs to drop thousands on a custom-tailored suit, but at least find one that fits well, or take it to a tailor for small, cheap alterations. Strap-ons. Don't know why. I try to be open-minded, but when a girl walks out of the bathroom to freshen up and I make eye contact with that rubber dong, I'm just not feeling it anymore. Men. Ill-fitting clothing, especially suits and Guy Fieri sunglasses. Fine on Guy, obviously. I'm a lesbian, but when I see masculine butch women, it's definitely sagging trousers and baseball cap. Can't stand it. Or those big clunky trainers. Too much of jewelry. Those ugly giant white feeler shoes that are popular for some reason right now with women. Y'all look like a 37-year-old single white man whose style is based off the Kmart Blue Light Special. Little known fact. If you wear any pants with words on the ass, you gain 350 pounds instantly. JUICY. I don't want any of that juice. Live in the UK. Those pants that have juicy written on the bum. What? Are the early 2000s just hitting the UK or something? I thought those were long gone. Those dresses that don't taper at all, so it kind of looks like a big windsock. Guys who wear shirts that are too tight. It doesn't accentuate your physique, nor does it make your muscles look bigger. It just looks like you don't know how to do your laundry properly and you're either clueless or too stubborn to buy new clothes. Well, I'll have you know I wear small shirts because I don't know how to do my laundry. For some civilians, a military uniform is a turn-on. Ask anyone in the service, and they'll all tell you we see the uniform as a turn-off. It's so frumpy. Plus we just associate it with work. Turtleneck sweaters on bald men makes them look like an uncircumcised penis. Skin-colored leggings, the ones that make you do a double take because you think for a second they're naked from the waist down. Anything other than chain mail. Any variation of this type of hat on a woman, the worst. Jeans that don't fit a man's ass, i.e., when they're slip-sliding down to their knees. No thank you. From reading this post I'm finding that basically being poor is a turn-off. Stinky urine stains on khaki pants. Damn, what people have you been seeing around? Those toe shoes. My god, they are the ugliest shoes in the world. A scarf longer than both our heights combined. The fourth doctor wants to know your location. A hairy man in a mesh tank top. How's about a meshy man in a hair shirt? Jeans that drag on the ground, the kind that have seen such tragedy that they have holes worn through from constantly being stepped on and dragged across the rough ground. When women wear a bra that doesn't fit so you can see overspill from everywhere, especially over the cups through their shirt. Bonus if the shirt is white and doesn't fit. 2. I blame the industry. I've got 7 different bras ranging from 34DD to 42G and they all fit exactly the same way, they're just made by different companies. It's hard to find bras that fit. Thick feelers. I thought your comment said Chick-fil-A's for a hot minute and I was so confused. Anything in leopard print. Shirts that are way too tight. So tight that the buttons near the tummy may pop out. Tank top screaming, Lotto, I don't fit you. Jeans without back pockets. Disgusting. When girls wear those jeans that are torn and ripped, but it's clear that the pants don't fit, so their thighs go through the holes and look like really bad hot cross buns. Those weird sharp-eyed eyebrows that women wear these days. I'm just confused by this trend. Call me old-fashioned, but I like my eyebrows made of hair. Those badass shirts, like the ones you find on our I Am Very Badass. Anything Ed Hardy, Tap Out, Hurley, lewd graphic tee, etc. Save your money, get a white tee, write douche on it with a Sharpie. Ear gauges, plugs. I'm sorry, I know they're a personal aesthetic choice, and I would never tell anyone not to get them, but I just can't get over how they look. Does heavy-ass cologne count as clothing? They basically put it on like a wetsuit layer. Shirts, jackets, hats, or anything printed with an anime girl with gigantic boobs hanging out, or has an ahegao face, even when worn ironically, and I say this as someone who actually likes anime. Belly hanging out from the bottom of the shirt that isn't long enough, mostly has to do with fat people like me. Tiger print stuff. Makes me think of 50-year-old trailer park women. Fedora. I shouldn't have read this thread. Now I feel ugly with my loose clothing. It's comfortable. Huge plastic nails. Can't speak for turn-offs, but if you ain't wearing socks and Crocs then we ain't Clothes that fit improperly. My boyfriend always wears clothes that are too big and it drives me crazy. Also men in bedazzled jeans or tops. Long clackety-ass nails. Instant way to look trashy. Just scrolling to see if my high-pattern sock shorts combo is turning people off. If you're wearing a shirt showcasing some extreme view, such as anti-vax, gun identity, etc., but do wear those shirts. It helps when I can easily cut people from the search pool. Ed Hardy and basically anything bejazzled. Unpopular opinion. Rompers. I do not and never will understand this fashion trend of baggy, shapeless fabric potato sacks. Also Crocs. But I think most people are on board with that one. Those claw-like fake fingernails. Wait, that's not clothing. Carry on.